Hi and Assalamualaikum madam. My name is Muhammad Zain Rushdi, and as for me, I would be presenting about just a brief of what's happening throughout the world, which is the pandemic of the coronavirus. Coronavirus disease 2019, or known as COVID-19, is an infectious disease caused by a newly discovered coronavirus. It has been described as a global pandemic by the World Health Organization, which means it has spread across 6 continents worldwide. The COVID-19 was confirmed to have reached Malaysia in January 2020 when it was detected on travelers from China arriving via Singapore on 25th January 2020. However, the measures taken by the government of Malaysia to combat the outbreak were later announced by the Prime Minister of Malaysia, which is Tan Sri Muhyiddin Yassin, via live nationwide telecast on 16 March. A nationwide movement control order which has now extended to 4 phases, and currently we are undergoing Conditional Movement Control Order CMCO. MCO intended to mitigate the spread of COVID-19 through social distancing, and as of May 16, there are a total of 6,872 confirmed cases locally. The COVID-19 outbreak affects all segments of the population in terms of their food supplies, and is particularly detrimental to members of those social groups in the most vulnerable situations. Continues to affect populations including people living in poverty situations, older persons, persons with disabilities, youth, and indigenous peoples. That is why we as a part of a community have a big responsibility to give a hand to those in need of their basic necessities, and also providing them with health packs like face masks and sanitizers, and a little bit of knowledge about the pandemic itself. The introduction and the details of the programs that we planned intended to help those vulnerable people in need will be presented by my friends. Thank you, madam.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Siti Nobalkish binti Muhammad Suhaimi. We are from Group 1. We'll be proposing on conducting a community service at Rumah Aman Children's Home in Shah Alam, Selangor. The name of our program is We Care React. This is because it shows that we will help the people that are in need. The purpose of the community service is also to celebrate the Eid Fitri and also the happiness together with the children at the Rumah Aman. There are about 95 people in the house, which contains of 55 boys, 20 girls, and 20 staff. We will also having a live talk about the COVID-19 awareness, where we will teach the children on what is the correct way in using the hand sanitizer and a face mask. We will also collect a donation through online, and from the donation that was collected, we will give the children duit raya. Throughout this program, it will also encourage them to stay positive and strong during this movement restriction order by the government. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum madam, my name is Abu Kuzak Jamalullah bin Awan Jamaluddin. I will be explaining to you for the budget, source of income, and the type of activities that will be conducted in this program. Okay, so first of all, we are going for the budget. So we decide to distribute some necessities that can prevent us from COVID-19, such as hand sanitizers, face masks, and so on. We also will distribute food and duit raya as well. So next, for the source of income, each of our committee members will need to pay 50 ringgit, which can help us to run this program smoothly. So next, we also will be doing some donation collection, which is from the public. So to create an awareness about this collection, we will be doing some advertisement. So for the type of activities, first we will conduct a talk that can create an awareness about COVID-19. Next, to see the performance of our talk just now, we will conduct a quiz to the participants. So this will see that our talk just now is effective or not. So for the third activities, we also will be doing some distribution as well, like food distribution, necessities distribution, and Duit Raya distribution. So that's all for me. Thank you, madam. Selamat Hari Raya in advance.
Assalamualaikum and a very good morning to madam. My name is Tengku Al-Mahini Azman Shah from Group 1, and I'll be explaining regarding tentative of the program and the proposed budget. So the proposed budget allocated by our group for the charity of the program itself would be around 831 ringgit in estimation, to match the total income, which we expect around the 831 ringgit as well. So that would be the proposed budget by our group. So moving on, so I'll be sharing with you the tentative of the program prepared by our group. Here goes. So around 8 in the morning, we will have a briefing for community members, and at 8:10 in the morning, we have a preparation for online talk awareness program through Zoom or Webex meeting, and to 8:20 in the morning, the program starts with a bacaan doa by Ustaz Daniel bin Ahmad Ishak. So at 8:25 in the morning, there will be an opening ceremony for We Care We Act program. So around 8:45 in the morning, there will be awareness of COVID-19 by Mr. Zainul Rushdie, and he will be explaining about how to wear mask properly, how to use hand sanitizer properly, how to wash hand properly. So at 9:45 in the morning, we will have a quiz session conducted by Mr. Irshad, and 9:50 in the morning, we have a Q&A session by Mr. Zainul Rushdie again, and at 10 in the morning, there will be a closing ceremony. At 11 in the morning, a representative will be arrived at Rumah Aman Children's Home for COVID-19, where they will provide prevention necessities, food and Duit Raya distribution. And 11:30 in the morning will be the end of our program. So that is all from me today. Thank you very much.
Assalamualaikum and a very good morning to Madam Azira. My name is Faraliana, and today I will be presenting about the reasons why our program should be selected. So for starters, we all know that the whole world is currently going through a really bad pandemic. So I feel like it is crucial to actually select a program that has the capability of educating and increasing the knowledge of the public regarding COVID-19. Our program is extremely relevant to the current situation, as we plan to mainly spread the awareness of the current situation to these orphans. As we all know, not everyone has the privilege of getting the access to internet, television, and so on. These orphans, they barely have the privilege to be able to sit in front of the television at 5 p.m. on a daily basis just to listen to the current updates of COVID-19 through press conferences. So due to that issue, they would tend to remain clueless on whether or not this pandemic has affected our country tremendously. So we have decided to come up with the initiative to conduct talks where we will share with them the information and the knowledge regarding the current situation of the pandemic, so that they would actually have a little idea about what's really going on. Next, we would also share the precautionary measures that should be taken through our talks. These precautionary measures are mainly those which are constantly shared by the KKM, which includes to constantly wash their hands, to practice social distancing, to wear face mask properly, and many more. The informations like this would actually help them gain a little knowledge about what are the measures that they should take, so that they would actually be able to minimize their risk of getting infected by this COVID-19, as I believe no one would want to be infected by this virus. In addition, our talks would also be conducted through online platforms, as we would try our best to actually avoid mass gatherings at all costs.
Assalamualaikum and good morning. My name is Irshad Ruzain bin Zamri, and I will continue to elaborate further on why our program should be selected. So we'll be doing a random act of kindness where we'll be distributing the basic necessities that are essential for this new norm, such as masks and hand sanitizers. These are crucial for the orphans' hygienic purposes, as they will have to maintain their hygiene at all times to reduce the risk of being infected. Besides that, we're also going to share the privilege of being able to eat scrumptious raya spread with the orphans who are longing for their late parents' cook. We'll also distribute duit raya to the orphans just to put a smile on their face. We are hoping that by doing this, we could brighten up their Hari Raya celebration a little.
Assalamualaikum and very good morning to Madam. My name is Muhammad Ali Aiman, and today I would like to talk about the conclusion of our minor project. So the conclusion is, we hope that our project achieve its objective and will enhancing students' self-concern about orphanage out there. We hope that our small effort will help to spread the awareness about the coronavirus and helps to break the chains of its pandemic. Since we can't celebrate Aidilfitri like last year and before this, we can celebrate it normally, but this year we can't because of this virus. We still in movement control order. So we decided to celebrate Aidilfitri with them too, in order to make them feel motivated and feel positive during this movement control order. I'm sure that all of us are sad because we can't celebrate with our loved one, our family, our relative, our friends like before this. But we need to still celebrate Aidilfitri because this is our achievement after fasting about 1 month, right? So I hope that all of you out there stay safe, stay home. For sure, we are not locked at home, but we are safe at home. Keep using hand sanitizer frequently. If we go outside, use a face mask. Alright, stay safe, stay home, and selamat Hari Raya Maaf Zahir dan Batin.